Hello Taurus, welcome to your 2023 general reading. This reading is for anyone who has a placement in the sign of Taurus, such as Ascendant, Sun or Moon. Also, please have in mind that this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, so please take whatever you find helpful and leave the rest behind. In this reading, I'm actually going to have a look in each month for the year 2023 for Taurus, and then I'm gonna pull two major arcana cards just to see the transition that Taurus is going to be making from 2022, the end of it, to the end of 2023. So Taurus, stay with me and let's see what the universe has for you. Before I start with the reading, I would like to remind you that actually after 8th of March, Saturn, the great teacher, as we call it in astrology, is going to leave the sign of Aquarius, which is actually going to be very good position for you, Taurus, because it's gonna release the 90 degrees angle with your sign, and some pressure will be out of the picture for you. And then after middle of May 2023, Jupiter, the planet of expansion, is actually going to join your sign. So especially for the Taurus ascendant people, this will be a brand new 12 years cycle with the support of the great benefic Jupiter. So Taurus, let's see how the first month of 2023 is going to start for you. And we have Five of Pentacles energy. You feeling left out in the cold or feeling lack on the material realm. Then February is Seven of Cups energy. And then the month of March is actually 10 of Wands. As I said, in March, Saturn is leaving the sign of Aquarius and moving to the sign of Pisces. First, Taurus, you need to understand that all people around you that have placement in the sign of Pisces, Virgo, Gemini and Sagittarius are going to be experiencing more difficult 2.5-3 years period. So if there are any people with such placement around you, you can actually support them and try to help them, because they are going to be, just like you, in a more complicated situation, the same way you have been in the last 2.5-3 years. And this 10 of Wands is actually showing in your reading that March is going to be the end of a very painful hardship cycle for you. And just look, you enter January with Five of Pentacles energy, which is really you feeling left out at in the cold, like underappreciated, not having enough resources, beaten up. It's like nothing to do with the fresh new positive energy that we usually have when we enter a new year. But then in February you realize that this cannot continue the way it is, because there is options for you and you have the power to make a choice, and you're gonna make the right choice, I believe, because it's gonna lead you to successful end of a very painful, not so much painful, but a cycle in which you felt like you making no progress, like you are stuck to one and same, and you're not moving forward, and the heaviness and the burdens, everything on your shoulders, like this is going to an end. The first 3 months it's actually are setting you free in a way, and it's all to do with the choice that you need to take in this period. Choose wisely, because you're coming out of a very stagnated 2.5-3 years of a period. And before you feel the blessings of Jupiter, there are going to be more or less at least 2-3 more months. So let's see. in April for Taurus, what the situation is going to be. The Hanged Man. Okay. Then in May, Five of Cups. And then in June, Ace of Wands. Finally, some development. So, first 3 months, it's a closure, a final, final feeling, final chapter to do with you feeling underappreciated and not having enough resources. It's coming to an end. And then, April, you are all of a sudden feeling not really sure where you want to go, what you want to do next. It's like you are just procrastinating because you need additional information or additional inspiration, let's put it this way. And also with these two cards together, March and April, in the Aries season, this is your 12th house, matters for the Taurus rising. There is something that needs to go. There is a sacrifice that needs to be done. Something needs to go. 100%. It's on a subconscious level, maybe something that is hidden from you, but something needs to go. You're going to have your 12th house of the unknown, of the secrets, and you have to probably find out what is that you don't know here and now, talking about end of 2022, that needs to be going away from your life, Taurus. This is very, very important. There is certain blockage that you need to overcome as well. And it's very normal in May, before you start to feel the blessings of Jupiter in your world, in your developments, Taurus, to work on the lack that you might have registered, because 5-5, the first 5 months are going to be unstable for you. I'm completely honest. There is not going to be, significant, positive development, just endings, heavy endings, sacrificing and moving forward in glory though, because then in June, a brand new passionate beginning. The fire, it's finally returning to your veins. You're gonna be having like 2.5, 3 months to get your mojo back, Taurus, and you're gonna have it back. You're gonna have this passionate new beginning. Probably Jupiter is gonna be giving you its full blessings, and this is a period that is starting for you in May, and it's gonna last approximately 1 year, up till May of 2024. So you in June are starting something that has the protection of the King of the Gods, Jupiter the Great Benefic, for a year ahead, up till the middle of 2024. Congratulations, Taurus. Let me see now, but I'm gonna just shake them again. Let's see then what the next 3 months for Taurus is going to offer for their benefit, I hope. So, July for August 2023. Well, finally balance is being restored on a material level, on a emotional level as well, because I see you finances, emotions, not balanced first 5 months. Then a brand new beginning, a new passion, new life, rejuvenation, and then all of a sudden, it's not all of a sudden because this is 6 and you have exactly 6 months to get there. So in July, you're actually gonna have some breathing space. Things are going to be, organized for you in such a way that you are not going to be feeling unstable anymore. This is July. Maybe it's a great time for you to go on desert vacation whatsoever. But Taurus, have in mind that you are the sign of resources. You are going to be working on your resources for your benefit in the month of July. July is going to be very important to you for financial reasons. Maybe it's not the time for you to go on a vacation in July. Then month of August for Taurus, 2023. Well, maybe August is the better period for your vacation, Taurus, because you deserve it and there is going to be a reason for you to celebrate. The harvest is coming. The results that you are growing in the first 6 months, 7 months of the year are actually going to be paying off. So it's good time for you to support your emotional situation with a little bit of, vacation. Let's put it this way. Then in September, you're gonna push yourself for higher knowledge, for what your next step is going to be. You're gonna get to a higher level in your consciousness. All of a sudden, you're going to be recognizing the situation from a brand new perspective, in much more positive, much more beneficial situation, in which you are not going to be working as hard as before, but you're going to be working on a very mental level. You're going to be strategizing in September in order to achieve much higher results with less effort, because you're going to find yourself in a very capable and very well-informed position. High Priestess is the energy of someone that has the knowledge, and you're gonna have the knowledge and the wisdom, and you're gonna aim for more in September, Taurus. It's like all the lessons that you have learned from this very hard period that you're ending, the first 5 months of 2023, they're gonna give you an extra profound understanding about your abilities. Your knowledge is gonna be increasing due to the hard lessons, the wisdom that you gained in this process before. And not only this, I believe that the sacrifice that you are going to be making in April, you're gonna know exactly why was that needed. It's gonna be like a spiritual explanation on your side for your growth, because it's not going to be so clear in the 3rd, 4th, and the 5th month. You're gonna be, there is stagnation, heaviness, and a little bit of a victim mentality in the April, May, and no, this is March, April, May. It might be the case for you, but then you're gonna know what cost it and what's the benefit, what's the wisdom that you gained out of it. So when we go to October, we actually gonna be having for Taurus, the world. As I said, the first 5 months are completing of a cycle, completing of a longer cycle, and then you're gonna have some breath of fresh air with a brand new emotion, some new development, security, happiness of the result, a new awareness, and this is going to be the ending of any bigger chapter of before. So your hard period with Saturn involved, because Saturn was in Aquarius but giving 90 degrees square to your sign Taurus from Aquarius sign. This bigger cycle for you is gonna close in October. In October, you're gonna know the valuable lessons that you learned the last 3.5 years actually. And it's gonna give you not only the wisdom, it's gonna give you the support of Saturn, which means that you will be achieving some very positive karma. And as I said before, you're gonna start to be aware of that, because let's be honest, we are human beings and we live on so many levels. We live on a physical level where we have to support our bodies, our physical needs, be successful in making money to have physical living. But then we are spiritual beings having human experience, and we are literally working on few dimensions right here and right now. And you're gonna know not only what's been happening on a physical level, but on a spiritual level as well. And this is going to be part of the blessings that you're gonna be receiving in the month of October, Taurus, because you're gonna all of a sudden realize that you made a big progress on not only on material level, but on a spiritual level, and you're gonna be uniting them both in order to move forward in November. And let's see what November has for Taurus, November 2023 for Taurus. Okay, I'm gonna take this one. Well, in November, you're gonna be at your best. You're gonna be the Taurus that you know as being, representation of the good, strong, capable Taurus, the quality of Taurus at its best. It's like you are going to be in your own vibration, feeling strong, being in control. You being presented in the month of November literally means that all the processes that you were being involved earlier are gonna be leading you to a success story of you going back to the best form, the best condition, the best shape that you can possibly have. You being the authority in your life, you being the powerhouse in your developments, and everything is up to you. You are the highest, level of expertise when it comes to your own stability, to your own traditional powerhouse, Taurus. You are going to be the powerhouse that you know as yourself, being Taurus, in November 2023. And then December for Taurus, end of any previous disappointments on a mental level. It's like you all of a sudden realize your strength again, and then whatever needs to go on a mental level, it's going. I have in this reading for you, Taurus, 3 weak points that I'm gonna clarify. The 5 of Pentacles, the Hanged Man with the 5 of Cups, I take it as one situation, and then this 10 of Swords energy at the end of your reading. So I'm gonna be pulling a card to clarify these 3 positions for you, and then I'm gonna proceed with the Major Arcana, clarifying of you transitioning from 2022 to the end of 2023. 5 of Cups is clarified by the Emperor, and then Hanged Man and 5 of Cups is clarified by 3 of Swords, and then 10 of Swords is clarified with the Lovers. I believe that your lack of material, your lack of resources, or your lack of, of higher self-esteem evaluation, it's gonna be due to the fact that you have much bigger scenario put into place, into work for your benefit. I believe that there is going to be a sacrifice needed on your part for the month of January in order something bigger to succeed. It's like you're gonna be lacking out of resources because you need to satisfy some certain part of your strategy, and for example you put all your resources there. Or in order for you to make a success story out of a very complicated, sophisticated, on many levels strategy, you're gonna be exhausted, and you're gonna be not able to say in January, if all the effort is successful. So you might be feeling like you are underappreciated, like you are underappreciating yourself, or you might feel that your efforts are not bringing the results that are needed, because it's a transitionary month. It's not, the month in which you're gonna be having the clarity to realize what is been going on, but your overall strategy is gonna be working out. This is how I see it. And then in April and May, right before Jupiter enters your sign, you're gonna be reminded of the price that you had to pay to get to where you are. I'll be completely honest. It's like, I see it. It's not only a sacrifice, it's going to be emotional pain, because this is very Bulgarian what I'm gonna tell you, but I believe that it's true. We only grow and we only evolve and we only make significant progress in our life when we pay for this with our, blood, sweat, and tears. And this is gonna be the realization that you're gonna have April, May, of the price that you had to pay to get where you are. And for some of you, it's gonna be a heartbreak situation. Like you are very close to not appreciate how far you have, reached in your journey, Taurus. It's like really and this is also your season. And I believe that right before the sun enters Taurus, it's gonna be, when you're gonna stumble and have this emotional, negative, toxic situation. And then the month of December is gonna be, I believe you're gonna be releasing people that you no longer need in your life, but it's gonna take you a while to figure out for yourself who these people are. It might be a significant one, or it might be someone like a business partner, but a strategic business partner. Somebody is gonna go. It's all for the better, because remember, in November you're in a full control of your destiny, and then whatever needs to be going, it's gonna be going. You're gonna be removing it, because you're gonna have space for you, for people like you. Anyone that is been giving you shit and disappointment, betrayal, or not being aligned with your general, overall, huge, ambitious strategy, Taurus, they're gonna go. I really see you making changes for the people around you in December, and it is what it is. You're gonna go through April and May. That's what I can tell you for sure. You're gonna go through with success, and you're not gonna know that in the summer, not before that. But Taurus, let's now see for you what is actually the bigger transition that you make for the year 2023, coming from year 2022. What is going to be, your development on a, let's say, on a second level, on a deeper plan, in the deeper levels, what is going to be happening with you. So you enter 2023 from 2022 with the strong determination to achieve abundance, to achieve comfort, to feel secure in your everyday life, in your business, in your personal life. It's the Empress, is your card. It's Venus in Taurus. You at your best. You entering year 2023 with such hopes, with such energy, to achieve your balance, to achieve your harmony, to be completely aligned with yourself, being in control of your resources, having enough resources, building the life of your dreams exactly as you want it, being in control to have the life that you desire so much. This is you. You're gonna have this in November. It's gonna take you less than a year to really manifest this overall strategy. And remember, you already have it in plan working for you. Because as I said, your Emperor energy in January might need extra support on a material or on any level actually, but then yet again you are working to restore balance and control in your life, especially when it comes to your material security, your finances, and your comfortable living. And then, wow, the High Priestess. This is the transition that you get for the year 2023, Taurus. Like, you're going from your desire to restore balance in your life, material balance, control over your material possessions, your investments, having the financial security, everything to do with you feeling comfortable, you feeling strong, you having everything you need, abundance, good health, good living. And then you transition to the High Priestess. And yes, it's 3 and then 2. But what I'm trying to say is that you are going to find out that there is so much more that can be achieved, and it's not on the material level. It's on a very spiritual level, but it carries all the potential within to deliver any future development on the material realm as well. It's like you get the high knowledge that is behind any visible, physical success story. Money, houses, good food, fast cars. There is knowledge, wisdom, potential in that knowledge that can guarantee you all of that. This is going to be appearing for you in the month of September as well as the wisdom that you're going to receive through your efforts and this higher understanding of what you can actually do, how capable you are, much more capable to organize your material living, existence, success with finances. You're gonna get the extra touch of you developing yourself on a very spiritual level, but you're gonna find out that it's actually more important of an achievement. Taurus, lucky you. This is the energy of you being completely unstoppable when it comes to spiritually recognizing any opportunity, any future development that can be of a great success for you. This is the person that holds all the secrets from the visible and the invisible world, and this is gonna be you, Taurus. Congratulations. A very good transition from the material to the spiritual in the year 2023. And this is all because you're gonna overcome a lot of heartaches, a lot of heaviness, and a lot of disappointments. You're gonna feel at some point that you are not going to make it, and this is the point when you're gonna gain the most wisdom out of this. So believe me, don't be shy to take any, hard decision and stand up for it. And I have another card for you. This is from my Zen deck that I use for, harder situations. And this can be your motto for the year 2023, Taurus. It's called problem solving. And it says, the way to remove darkness from a room is simply to turn on a light. In the same way, to rid yourself of any difficulty, concentrate on the solution rather than the problem. Taurus, this card says so much that I'm going to use it as a title of your reading. I wish you all the best in your spiritual growth, and I really wish to you to restore any material financial security that you need in the year 2023. Be blessed, Taurus, and If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. It will be greatly appreciated. See you around.